deposit to my slime. You try to dap me up after the show. No, 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 no. You wanna, yeah, you wanna. No, 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 no. She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in on so many photos that I cropped.
I just ordered 2 more, now I got 3 different watches. See my haters talking, make sure that they watching. Real bosses listen, talking money when I'm talking. Ride for Ricky when I'm walking. Wildin' like I'm Stone Cold Steve in Austin. Just pass me the. I don't know how much I. This and Derek, that ain't wise. Chicken in a pot, got your girl watching my. In New York, I merely rock. He can't hide it in his sock. I am not a rapper, all these other rappers soft. They hoping I fall off, but I'm at the top, I'm just a brown boy from the block.
She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in on so many photos that I cropped.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here we go. So Dallas will get the first possession. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's Thompson for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fox. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Now here's Wembanyama. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Dallas. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. You have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Davis. Barnes with the rebound. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Fox, that's good.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
To the right side. Here's Flag outside. Pure from three-point range.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Wembanyama. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Now here's Davis. He's got 5. Castle left side. Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Sohan. Three-pointer. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 3. And Davis slams it home.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays.
Knocked away. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And so it's Dallas with it. Marshall outside. Left side, Davis. And a missed layup. Spurs trail by 3. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete, wouldn't you agree?
Marshall with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Washington. Now Lively. Count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Parker.
And he drops the first. Both teams will make substitutions. He does not get the second one. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
19.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Wembanyama, no good. The Mavericks leading. Here's Christie. Shot from the low post is good. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Johnson on the wing. The three ball. Lively grabs a miss. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Christie. Driving inside. Can't hit from in close. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Max Christie picks one up.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
It's his first trip to the line. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Making a change here. And he can't get the first one. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Najee Marshall. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Flagg. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Yeah, once Flagg gets the ball in there, it's pretty much a done deal.
Outside Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Lively. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
San Antonio foul. Parker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, San Antonio.
Substitution.
It's a 3-point game.
Number 21. Daniel Gafford.
To the middle. San Antonio with a rebound. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Gafford. Rebounded by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's Fox with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Fox. He's got 10. Back to Wembanyama. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He's perfect from the line this time. The Mavericks leading. Whoa! Can't out-muscle Davis inside.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Wembanyama. An easy 2 on the layup. An 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Capitalizing inside with ease. Wemby is just so skilled down in this area. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Up top, Barnes. Off target from 3-point range. Dallas leading by 5. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
High-intensity play from Davis, getting it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
Dallas shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Inside. Here's Vassell. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Vassell's got his first points in this one.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Spurs trail by 6. Outside Barnes. Fox for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And here is Irving. Over Fox. And It's Irving missing. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
First team.
Double on Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Pass to Fox. Goes up from the top of the key. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Mr. Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys?
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands. Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy. Flushing it on a much taller defender. That
Throw it down!
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Give him 8.
He took it right to the rack, and there's no one that can stop him.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Dallas making a change here. Here's Fox. 12 points for him. Fox on the prowl. Outside Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Three-pointer, no good. Dallas leading by 8. And that one's good. Irving. And that's now 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Wembanyama. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Good on both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's Irving. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best.
Washington outside. Down low. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got 11 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Thompson outside. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
The Mavericks lead by 15. Washington outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Washington's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Sohan outside. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Double on Wembanyama. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Drives to the hoop. The 3 from Washington. So it's San Antonio now. And here's Bryant outside. The shot misses. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Back to the game after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dallas leading by 18. Out to Thompson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's the 3. Flag. Control.
Down and ain't giving no slack like a Burger King with the sack of Big Macs. We're throwing down and with the rockables acts on time. In your mind, you see, you gotta boogie to your best ability. You gotta funk it up until they knock you down. And when you're bumping up, make sure you pass it around. Come on, let's go to work. We got what'll make your body jerk. Make you throw your hands up in the air, shake your and scream, oh yeah. Cause we are the jam on crew and jamming on niggas how we do the do. We'll funk you up until you boogie down. So come on, people, check out the sound.
To introduce myself, well, my name is Chili B, and I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see. Cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you wanna hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn, cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and the freaking D, add a funky beat, and then what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me. I got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking it's incomplete. So rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A contest between conferences. Atlanta, where the Hawks take to their home floor. It's good. Two great rebounding teams in this one, Stan. It may come down to grit and determination.
Yeah, Kevin, we're going to see some aggressive putbacks, battles for loose balls. It's going to become a test of strength, positioning, and just all-out hustle.
Pocket 6. Porzingis played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here is Young. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Atlanta shooting their first free throw this game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, guys, what I love about Young is you cannot break his will. Great mental and emotional toughness.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Young from the arc.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded.
And the Hawks with possession. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Rizachet. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Now, here is Young. Johnson in the corner. Goes back up. Can't capitalize inside. Lakers leading by 3. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 5 now.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Here's Reeves. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
The Hawks trail by 8. Young outside. On the wing, Johnson. Out to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violations.
Substitution for your Hawks. Onyeka Okongwu.
And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And stolen by Okongwu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Clearly a foul.
The Hawks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
To the line. It's good on the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson can't hit. Here's Doncic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. That's 7 points for Luka Doncic. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Back to Kennard. Newell can't get it to go. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking it.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Reeves to the middle. Here's Koloko. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Here's Reeves. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys?
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
And last year, Coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment, but they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions, Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
Here's Young. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. And Young comes over to help. Here's Smart. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Rizachet. Still yet to score. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside Daniel. Just 5 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here is Daniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Pass to Hachimura. A putback. Here's Vincent. Out to the right wing. LeBron outside. Second shot opportunity. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Rizachet wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Rizachet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To stand both the 23 and 24 first overall picks coming from France. Rizachet, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Rizachet just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
Here's Rizachet. The basket good off the assist from Young.
A true highlight of Rizzachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. Drains the 19-footer. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Outside Daniel. Pass to Johnson. .24 seconds left here in the second. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Down low. Here's Hachimura. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
With 2 seconds left, Johnson. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top, up 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hawks trail. Pass to Young. Back to Johnson. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Porzingis can't hit. It's tipped. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game. Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young close.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. A nice shot by LeBron.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Porzingis high post. Here's Reza Shea. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Reza Shea.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Reza Shea. A rebound by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Vanderbilt.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Hawks trailed by 4. Pass to Porzingis. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Porzingis has got 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back over to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Right wing. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time, and as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
And a wide-open look for Daniels. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Doncic missing. The Hawks leading. Pass to Daniel. Three-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 6.
Good awareness on Ayton's part, spotting the open teammate.
Now, Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one. And that one's good. Daniels. Lakers trailed by 3.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. 42. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Vincent up top. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Okongwu. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 1. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Hawks passing it around. 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Newell can't get it to go. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great, great shots for his team.
Out left to the wing. Back to Okongwu. Kennard on the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. To the paint. Doncic with the steal. Reeves. And there's Reeves putting it right back in. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Young outside. Here's Okongwu. Throws it down. What an assist!
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
And Allie, thanks so much. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, from ultra-close range, Doncic.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. And
it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. Got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Count it!
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Reeves. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. The Hawks trail by 5. And Daniels, here we go.
Quick burst in close from Daniels for the bucket.
Doncic right at the doorstep.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Johnson outside. Poke loose. Stolen by Smart. Here's Reeves. Here's the screen. Now Smart. Doncic. Johnson rips down the board. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Porzingis. Clock at 4. Young.
Well, if you're looking for someone to make things happen at the offensive end, Trae Young's the guy you want.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Johnson outside. Here's Young. Lets it go from 14. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road.
You want someone like you. Tell me if you still love. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before. Before I had you right in some rooms. And I like some money tonight. Then again, I can be. Yeah. I know, mommy, I know. It's 2 a.m., don't stress. At 3, that kick in. And 30, you feel you best. I turn my whole spot to crucial. It's crucial the way I left. Upstairs is like a look be the best. I'm looking at her and her starting to turn into you. Now you start. My mind is it you, is it her? We bop to the birds. F29 is my address in case you ain't heard. It's flooding upstairs, it's a leak. I make it. Bon appetit when I feast. Slipping and slide through the streets. It takes a finesse, especially in this Cabernet Jeep. Engine make it hard to creep. Just leave the gate open. Through the side door, I'm a creep. Are you by the Terrell? And all the kids downstairs asleep. And are you obsessed by yourself? A minute from there, is it some room for me? Baby, do tell. Tell me if you still love. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before I had you right in some rooms. But then again, I can be.
It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Johnson. Back to Murray. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Off the inbound. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Denver has possession. Murray down low. In the corner, it's Gordon. Murray with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And stolen by Gordon. Here's Murray. Back to Brown. Murray left side. Back to Gordon. Clock at 6. Murray down low. The rebound by the Bucks. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Free throw no good for Brown. Here's Milwaukee now. Searching for their first points of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
You love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And the basket by Johnson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Bucks trailed by 7. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Got that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got his second best.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here is Porter, following the basket by Jokic. For 3. That's Jokic with the rebound. And the basket by Gordon.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Outside Porter. Now here's Giannis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's tipped. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Brown's shot is off. Bucks trailed by 4. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
he can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Rollins. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nuggets leading by 4. And after this break, we'll be back with this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Outside Portis. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Making a change here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Outside, Antetokounmpo grants the screen. And a wide-open look for Portis. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
Giannis outside. And it's Trent in the corner. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh, my.
Gary Trent Jr.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Hey, yo, right here.
And here's Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Giannis. Good work defensively by Holmes. The Nuggets leading by 8. Back to Valanciunas. Denver passing it around.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Over to the wing. From beyond the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. To the inside. There's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. Giannis outside. Out to Turner. Lots of room. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
The three from Johnson. And another miss by Denver.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And they pick up 2. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor. And he remains a capable three-point shooter.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Kicks it out to Gordon. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
And when his jumper's going down, Gordon's game goes to another level.
Left side, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Denver on top. They lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand, you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. Screen by Giannis. To the paint. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Down low. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Turner. And it's Denver with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the paint. Turner with the steal. It's Porter atop the key. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Inside, the Nuggets moving the ball around. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Johnson. Knocks down the three ball. Johnson's got 9.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Milwaukee making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
Bucks trail by 3. Portis the screen. Prince in the corner. Kuzma outside. Pass to Porter. Clock at 4. Portis the screen. Porter, no luck. Denver leading by 3. Here's Murray. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 8.
Energy and activity. That's what Murray provides this team.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life. It probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Hardaway. Three-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
To the inside. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
That free throw missing.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. At the elbow, it's Turner. To the middle. There's Portis. Valanciunas grabs the board. Denver leading by 9. And it's Brown missing. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. On deep, Trent. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-4 run. It's good.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Over in the corner, Green. Portis the screen. The three. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray down low. Back to Jokic. Knocked away. And it's the Bucks on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot off.
And he sinks the second. Now Brown. Outside for Murray. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
On deep, Trent. It's hauled in by Brown. And here are the Nuggets now. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in the game for
at the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Gordon. Rebound, Milwaukee. To the inside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him. That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Pulls up from the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Denver.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Okay, Allie, thank you. That free throw, no good.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Denver leading by 6. Johnson, and the layup is off. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Holy cow! What a bailout!
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. And there's the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Screen by Giannis. It's Turner, high post. Now onto the Kumbo. Jokic pulls it down. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Here is Gordon. All the way up top. Outside Gordon. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And that one is good.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
Outside Porter. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Gordon. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Seconds left in the fourth. To tie it up.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And that one will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot. He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 2 here. And he nails the third. And that's an intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
And does the pressure affect it? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
It's a 3-point game. Prince looking around. Tosses it up. Good. And now they foul and stop the clock. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of...
Within my reach and the subplot styles still straight from Long Beach. It all comes back to you, you're bound to get what you deserve. Try and test that, you're bound to get served. Love's what I got, don't start a riot. You feel it when the dance gets hot. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. I remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. Why don't cry when my dog runs away? I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. I don't get angry when my mom goes right to the... It's all the same. Living with Louis Dog's the only way to stay sane. Let the loving come back to me. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. I remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. Hey, Echo, turn it up.
Hey, yeah, Never tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with she think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down, I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring songs. Risk taker, beat that block with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got for a cousin, don't slide but won't. I get that when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be a for hey, another op, we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down, I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that
county ring song. Yeah, risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
Thomas M made his beat.
Two on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just Demon when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Two on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just Demon when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Bands everywhere, scraping at my feet, hey, what the ones aggressively, don't touch my slip up, oh, you awoke the wrong bell. My worth 80,000 now she can't get up on your flight mileage over 80,000 years, can't amount to my pockets. It is what it is, don't like to do no talk. We tripping up in here, these in my garments. All through the crib, I stroll with no lights on. Feel like Gotham up in here, but joke with me, I get you. I ain't never feeling scared, I don't condone. These my stay with me, that won't leave me alone. On my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Two on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Filled with ignorance, can't control my belligerence. Save your 2 cents for have your mural on the fence. Western silverbacks and them moving vigilant around. I'm playing billiards, don't associate with rats. I'm not Willard, I don't never tit for tat. Either leave them loner, I'm dancing. Still won't spill them. Don't question me like who that, I'm that. Turn your TV on and you'll get the bigger picture. I ain't even trying to clown, too bad I'm that. Shine and turn the world around, half deep, can't flicker. Two on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just Demon when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Two on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just Demon when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal.
ain't even on me. Yeah, fall back too close, you ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's me and the old, spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select, don't come around to me, better come correct. Different lives that we lead, I'm in the Nike check, and I'm back in Louis V. Two on my wrist, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of York, spend it like they owe me. Ain't no ain't no time unless it's V's. It's the top of the shelf, it's that stress to get at me. And it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep. Shoes on my wrist, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of York, spend it like they owe me.
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. We put in work. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even holler, cause I was on the ride.
I've been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know.
But it can't be
Psycho. So just feel the rain at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
But it can't be
revival.
LAMONT then S.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I've been admitted, so it's spitting full of people on the line. The ones that never show with a t-shirt that says Lamont. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands when you at the revival.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, see?
Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause a like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fat. A fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Like a in a riot. Might fat like a sumo, slamming that. Leaving your face in the grass. Did you know I don't take a dulo lightly? Don't just jealous cause you can't outright me. Or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, my legs plain. Like me is going insane. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Come and try to snatch my these wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to my pad and I'm out in the 9-2 Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. And like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scraped the bowl. Scrape the bowl, scrape the bowl. Like did you get the memo? She eat that road and relay. And I can solve your riddle. You like it, let's do this. A SWAT hood hero, got Johnny Dang on a pillow, got chicken wrapped in Nero. She's so gone and she can hear. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. I get it and go. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scraped the bowl.
for some hundreds. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. Keep running. It's pressure with me. Ooh, it's precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your seat. You know you're my baby now. You're special to me. About your time, about your diamonds, you can keep the receipt. I got you down, I got you loose, I guess you owe it to me. Is you down and out, find your spot. She don't wanna, no more, don't wanna. Get my own, I'll get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. Sit down her way. She ain't. No, no. She wanna go. No, no. She wanna go. No way.
She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. If you like TikTok like this, I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this. Face car valid and her body come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. She pull up on me in a night with a purpose, and your eye contact is flirting. You got the. I'm surfing, miss if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss if you got a bumper, then shake it, vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it, babe. They can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party, but we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me. Only you. Let's do. She don't need honey, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. At 10, yeah, that's my. If you TikTok like this, I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move
Lose control.
Baseline melodies got me in a chokehold. All day, all night. Can't we
lose control?
Baseline melodies got me in a chokehold. All day, all night. Can't we
lose control?
Feel it in my soul. Equilibrium, little high, little low.
And here we go, bringing you the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Now here's Young. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with possession here.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
A nice shot by Smith.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Atlanta with possession here. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Young can't hit. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Here's Young. And it's Young again missing. Durant inside. Here's Thompson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Daniels. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure. At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Now here's Johnson. Daniels outside. To the middle. Porzingis misses. The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Sengun. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
To the paint. Porzingis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
Durant's shot is off. 1:50 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Porzingis misses. It's Durant with a drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Johnson. Still no points. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Young. Just 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Durant. The kick out to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
That one drops for him.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Porzingis. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
Porzingis sets big screens and makes big plays out of that two-man game.
12 seconds left to play in the first.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Durant. That's tipped. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating.
43.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Here's Shepherd. On the wing, Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Pass to Capella. Houston needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hawks trail by 14. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team 20.
Young looking over the floor. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Daniels. And here's Johnson. Eason pulls it in. Here's Shepherd. Driving to the basket. And he dunks it down.
I love the decision there by Shepherd to challenge the lane.
Porzingis misses. The Rockets lead by 16. Here's Finney-Smith. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can call all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Snatched away. And here they come. There's Young with the three. The three ball is good from Young.
Ice Trey, looking cool as ever, just draining it. I love it. Nice activity defensively, getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Out of bounds. Houston ball. Substitution on the corner.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. BA?
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Hawks trail by 14. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Down low. Here's Easton. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Pass to Okongwu. An easy two on the layup. Okongwu's gotten 4 this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Capella. Green for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 15.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Rockets will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the court.
Young on the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 9.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Inside, Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Second free throw, no good. Here's Durant, driving in. And Durant with the big finish.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
Porzingis for 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Durant for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Porzingis for 3. Rockets with a rebound. 4 seconds left. Misses at the rim. And so it's Houston. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Durant with it. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
Here's Durant. Here's Şengün. That three's off the mark. And they're running. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I like the decision to push it. He gives the D no time to recover.
Dyson. Here's Şengün. He has 6.
And now running the full court man-to-man defense.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Reza Shea, no good. Houston leading by 20. Here's Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Houston making a change here. And Atlanta with possession here. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Here's Alexander Walker. And Atlanta misses again. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
From the arc, Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 22. For 3, Durant. Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. To the inside, and the dunk by Gafford.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Collins. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
A sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him.
And Tim, last night, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
And the dunk by Gafford.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Davis. Out to Thompson. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Zubac's shot is off. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And if you foul a big like Collins, you better not let them get the shot off, or they'll have a chance to put up another point. There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Davis from long range. He drops it from range.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The Mavericks lead by 7. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Collins a screen. Gafford grabs a miss. And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Zubac. Not enough on that one as it misses. Clippers trail by 9. Now here's Harden. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Davis slams it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Now here's Irving. No points so far. Here's Gafford. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Ooh, poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Clippers substitution. Brook Lopez.
52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Davis with the block. .44 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's Lopez with the jam. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. Outside for Davis. Left side, Irving. Back to Davis. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
And sometimes shooters forget how long Batum is. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Shot clock at 2. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Clippers ball.
There's 18 seconds left now in the first quarter. Lopez, the screen. Right side, Harden. Tipped. Thompson fires from way outside. Daniel Gafford, he's been the guy making things happen for the Mavericks. He put together 10. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
To the left wing. Batum gets the bucket. And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A., it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now. Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Bogdanovich. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Clippers trail by 12. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Jones. Gafford grabs the miss. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Batum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
The length of Batum is sometimes a problem for defenses, which is why they resort to fouling him.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Clippers trail by 10. Some room here for Jones. Cans it from the wing. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Leonard, right side. Over Irving. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Guys?
He does it well. Hard, Allie. Thanks a lot. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles. Bradley Beal. James Harden.
Here's Harden. Yet to see a basket. On the wing, Jones. And here's Harden. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Clippers trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
And Davis with the block. Now Harden. Second shot opportunity. .114 left in the half. Pass to Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And the dunk by Gafford.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Harden. Three-pointer. Beal connects from downtown.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Batum shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Teams will make substitutions. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Here comes the teacher. Come on, boy. I can't hear
He hits the second from the line. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Stolen by Harden. Kicks it out to Collins. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And here's Flag outside. Collins with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. Out to Leonard. The three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Davis, that's good.
And look at the power behind Davis's drive, getting him through the defender and to his shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Yeah.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Irving for 3. Counted from distance. Irving's got 5 now.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Collins left side. Pass to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. Goes up with the strike. No good, off the front rim. And Dallas with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Davis from long range. And James Harden pulls it down. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Fires for 3. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. He's got 5.
He saw he had an opening, and Harden took it.
Pass to Gafford. Outside Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Batum. Here's Leonard. Oh! And it's blocked by Davis. Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Batum. And Davis with the block. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And here's Dallas. They're on a 15-6 run. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Lively. Collins with the rebound. Clippers trail by 13. Pass to Harden. Down low. Collins, no good. And Dallas with possession. Inside. Harden with it. Russell covering. Leonard right side. Batum outside. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Collins. The shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dallas leading by 13. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Davis. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Oh, and he can't cap off the break. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Batum shot is off. The Mavericks lead by 17. Pass to Davis. Off target at the rim. Here are the Clippers. Here's Harden. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Second team foul. Coming on to the floor for the Clippers. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. Back to Batum. Launches a three. And it's flagged with a rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
And here's Beal. Batum sets a screen. To the wing on the left. Shoots over Davis. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Stolen by Davis. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Excellent D there from Collins. Clippers trail by 14. Batum. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
Here's Leonard. From deep. The three is in.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Leonard fires. Harden. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Beal. Driving in. And he slams it down.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they've closed the gap, and now they're trying to get this to a one-possession game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now Gafford. Oh, the shot is off. All alone on the break. Yes, sir. Moving quick, and a great assist in transition.
And Batum is on the floor in these spots for these reasons. Isn't bashful at all, taking the big one.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Oh, he misses the layup. Clippers trail by 4. Harden outside. Here's Collins. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Yeah, ready for the big moment. Collins believed in his ability to deliver the big-time shot.
Now Gafford. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. To tie it up. And he cashes it in on the layup.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Here's Gafford. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
And check out Batum showing up in the clutch, getting aggressive and finding a bucket. What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
And Los Angeles making a change here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that." The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall where they may. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Irving outside. Here's Lively. Buries it!
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And timeout called by Ty Lue. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. The Clippers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler.
I rap, I still ain't no pressure, I'm still relaxed. Still finesse. I said rich when I cheat on my bitch, she still gon' take me back. I can talk that shit, but backing it up, that's what I'm better at. Pull up in the rape, the seat so orange look like a leather crab. Pull up in the rape, the seat so orange look like a Hermes bag. Kiss your goodbye, she come with us cause she ain't even coming back. Yeah, like Scarface, inside the bubble bag.
Many men wish on me one button, I can give me men. I put you on like I get this through your head. ITS around the globe, think all these I don't get no I'm with whatever, however they wanna play it. Like bam, bam, I went through the flame and met a at the bodega. To the at the Bottega. Call me like my brothers keep yourself if you say no questions either. Hope not, think I need her. I'm still mad at Bieber.
Packed up his guitar and tried to find a place to play. But they against his head and made sure he was. And his last thoughts were the things he didn't say. Right on, right on, right on, right on. She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Right on, right on, right on, right on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Well, I guess he found some comfort at the. Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task. Right on, right on, right on, right on.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
stay if you want. It's been one of those nights I ain't had in a minute. It's been a minute to recreate the feeling. But it's never the same as the first time.